How much do the richest billionaires spend on security? Living like a billionaire isn't easy at all. The personal security and keeping your luxury goods safe is a top priority. So you'll need to pay for security every single day, especially if you earn a bit of fame along the way because of your fortune. The cost for a security team can seriously add up over time. In this video, let us discuss how much billionaires spend on security. Jack Dorsey, $68,500. Jack Dorsey's security costs were last revealed in 2016 in an SEC filing that showed Twitter paid him $68,506 for residential security and protective detail. Dorsey's spend may have increased in the intervening years, especially since his Twitter account was hacked in September 2019. Eric Schmidt, $296,353. Schmidt stepped down as Google's chairman in 2018, and the previous year, the company spent just under $300,000 on Schmidt's personal security. Tim Cook, $457,000. Apple spent $457,083 on private security for Tim Cook in 2019. According to a proxy statement filed in January of this year, up 104% from $310,000 in 2018. This is still a modest expenditure by Silicon Valley standards, especially considering Apple regularly dips in and out of being the world's most valuable company. Cook's travel costs also surged last year by 239% to $315,311, a possible consequence of Cook's vigorous lobbying to save Apple from the brunt of the US-China trade war. Dara Khosrowshahi, $596,500. The company paid out $596,554 in business and personal security costs for Khosrowshahi in 2019. This is a significant drop since 2018 as Uber's IPO filing revealed that CEO Dara Khosrowshahi's compensation included $2 million for security costs, roughly equivalent to his bonus. In 2019, the company also paid Khosrowshahi's $1,392,569 for costs incurred by personal travel in Uber-provided vehicles. Sundar Pichai, $1.2 million. Google spent $1.2 million on security CEO Sundar Pichai in 2018, almost double the previous year when he was handed $680,000 for personal protection. The sudden upstick in Pichai's security expenditure came months after an active shooter entered YouTube's San Bruno campus, injuring 3 employees. Pichai's new overall security program was approved in July 2018, 3 months after Naseem Najafi Akhdam shot 3 people and then herself at YouTube HQ in San Bruno. Following the attack, YouTube announced that it was stepping up its security. Stepping up Pichai's security was part of a more general trend. Pichai's security costs also doubled between 2016 and 2017. Jeff Bezos, $1.6 million. The world's richest man doesn't spend the most on security, at least not publicly. The amount Amazon shells out for Bezos' security hasn't changed since 2012, despite the billionaire's wealth growing by about $113 billion. An Amazon spokesperson said Bezos pays separately for his personal security. A Seattle city planning permit showed that Amazon applied to install bulletproof panels in Bezos' office in November 2018 and was granted permission in January 2019. The panels cost $180,000 to install and can withstand multiple shots from a military assault rifle. Bezos' personal protection bills aren't available to scrutinize, but in 2019, his security chief said the billionaire wrote him a blank check to launch a private investigation. In early 2020, we learned that Bezos' phone had been hacked. In January 2020, a forensic investigation of Bezos' phone revealed that in May 2018, he had been hacked via WhatsApp, most likely by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Larry Ellison, $1.6 million. Oracle pays the annual cost of protecting CTO and co-founder Larry Ellison's primary residence, which is likely to be his Japanese-inspired Woodside estate in California, although the company declined to comment. Sheryl Sandberg, $4.3 million. Sandberg's security cost climbed by 168% in 2019. It was $2.9 million in 2018, and in 2019, it increased to $4.3 million. Mark Zuckerberg, $23 million. Zuckerberg's security costs skyrocketed in tandem with the company's disastrous 2018. Facebook spent $10 million on personal protection for Zuckerberg in 2018, up $2.5 million from the year before. He was also given a pre-tax allowance of $10 million for additional costs to do with keeping him and his family safe. In an SEC filing, the company said that public rage directed towards Facebook was part of the reason for Zuckerberg's high security spend. In an SEC filing, the company said that public rage directed towards Facebook was part of the reason for Zuckerberg's high security spend. He is synonymous with Facebook, and as a result, negative sentiment regarding our company is directly associated with and often transferred to Mr. Zuckerberg, Facebook said. Facebook upheld that astronomical sum for 2019 per a proxy filing from April 2020, spending roughly $23 million on Zuckerberg's security and travel costs. Zuckerberg's security detail includes 24/7 protection. It was discovered that Zuckerberg is constantly protected by armed executive protection officers who stand guard outside his Bay Area homes, one of which is equipped with a panic room. The Facebook CEO is rumored to have an escape passage under his conference room. A popular rumor among Facebook employees is that Zuckerberg has a panic chute in case he and his team need to evacuate the offices. An inside source explained they had been briefed on the passageway's existence. However, Facebook declined to comment. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is one of the most bombastic and divisive personalities to dominate Silicon Valley. His security costs are practically unknown. The CEO of SpaceX and the owner of Tesla is reported to have a strange habit of changing his phone every 10 to 12 months. And sources say that he does it due to data security fears that someone might get hold of that device and somehow dig out data, which might play havoc in his life later. Musk owned 2 private jets, including a $70 million 2015 Gulfstream G65 OER operated by SpaceX, and flies often. In 2017, Tesla paid $746,000 for Musk's use of the planes. Expenses for 2018 are unclear, but flight records obtained by the Post show that Musk's Gulfstream had flown more than 150,000 miles last year. A good share of the trips was made from one side of Los Angeles to the other, to help Musk avoid the city's dreadful ground traffic and for his own security.